you like, okay, this is really cool, right? This is amazing. And then when it actually happens, it's kind of like you're in shock a little bit. Definitely felt like almost emotional. It's hard to do, you know? And so it just was like, man, I was trying to take a second to just, hey, Kelsey, like, good.
Imagine this, a buzzing arena filled with excited fans, all standing in anticipation as history is made. Kelsey Plum's jersey is raised to the rafters at the University of Washington, marking the first time a women's basketball player has received this incredible honor. The atmosphere is charged with emotion as NBA stars express their admiration and former teammates share tears of joy. It's a moment Plum will cherish forever.
You showed us what greatness looks like. You allowed us to follow you throughout your extraordinary career, and today we made Penn forever.
I never really thought about it in the sense of like the jersey being hung and the records and things like that. I just wanted to be the best I could be, you know, and just trying to like push that limit. And then I look back now and it's really cool to have a full circle moment, look back and just say, man, like, dang, that is a lot of points. I never really thought about it like that.
Now, let's shift gears to another part of the country. Aja Wilson sits scrolling through her phone, her face falling as she notices the lack of excitement surrounding her own jersey retirement ceremony in February. Tickets are going for less than the cost of a pizza, and the event is nowhere near selling out. We'll dive into Aja's reaction in a moment. But how did two big NBA stars end up with such different celebrations? The answer might surprise you, and it's sparking plenty of conversation about the future of women's basketball. Ready to find out? Let's dive in.
It's that time. Call this.
You guys, everyone wants me to cry today. No way. Oh.
Here's something incredible. Kelsey Plum just made history, and the entire basketball world is talking about it. Imagine this. Alaska Airlines Arena filled with over 10,000 fans, the energy in the air is palpable as everyone senses they're about to be part of a momentous occasion.
Plum.
Between setting a scoring record and being the first woman to have her jersey retired in the rafters, Kelsey Plum is setting the precedent for the Huskies women's basketball team.
I think if anything, it just shows, like if you're a women's basketball player wanting to play in college and you watch today, it's like, this is what support is and what it looks like, right? Having a sellout crowd come back and acknowledge someone that played here. So it's possible to do, right? And I just think that a lot of times, sometimes you have to see it to know like, hey, wait a second, like there's a big fan base here. You know?
Let's take a step back. Kelsey Plum's college career was nothing short of legendary. She set NCAA scoring records that remained unchallenged until Caitlin Clark came onto the scene. Over her time at Washington, she scored an astounding 3,527 points. That's not just impressive, it's a record-shattering achievement.
Plum, just like that. Wow, Kelsey. Plum, my goodness. Plum, Kelsey, Plum. Oh, baby. Kelsey with two more. Plum. And there it is. Ladies and gents, you are looking at the #1 scorer in women's D1 college basketball, Kelsey Plum.
It wasn't just about the points. Kelsey Plum was a free throw expert, setting a record with 912 successful shots from the line. In her senior year, she went all out, scoring 1,109 points in a single season. That kind of performance is the stuff that makes basketball enthusiasts marvel in pure admiration.
Forever 10 honors the exceptional journey of Kelsey Plum, whose impact extends far beyond the University of Washington, from becoming the NCAA's all-time leading scorer to leading the Huskies to national prominence. Her number 10 jersey symbolizes greatness. Off the court, while at UW, Kelsey earned a degree in anthropology from the College of Arts and Sciences. On court, Kelsey was named the 2017 AP and Naismith Player of the Year. She was a 2-time All-American. She was a 4-time All-Pac-12. She held all-time scoring leader record from 2017 to 2024.
Now, the university is honoring her in a way they've never done for any other women's basketball player. During halftime, the arena falls silent as all eyes are on that number 10 jersey, slowly making its way to the rafters. It stands as a tribute to all that Kelsey Plum accomplished and everything she symbolizes for women's basketball.
She is UW's all-time three-point leader and second all-time in Pac-12 history, and she broke the 33-year-old NCAA career free throw record with 912 points. She was the #1 draft pick for the WNBA in 2017.
This goes beyond Plum's impressive stats. It's about the lasting impact she had on the program. Remember when Washington made its first ever Final Four appearance in 2016? That was Plum leading the way. She didn't just break records, she elevated U's women's basketball program to national prominence.
Kelsey's legacy didn't stop after the UW. She has gone on to become a 2-time WNBA champion, 3-time WNBA All-Star and All-Star MVP in 2022, FIBA gold medalist and 2-time Olympic gold medalist. This jersey retirement celebrates a career that continues to shine, immortalizing her achievements as part of Husky history forever.
Plum takes it all in, visibly moved, her emotions clear. It just brings back so many memories, she says, her voice filled with a mix of nostalgia and disbelief. I really feel so blessed to share this moment with my family. Life happens so fast. It feels like just 2 weeks ago I was a senior here.
One word to describe Kelsey Plum is fierce.
She was a leader right from the get-go.
Ability to laser focus.
She's a winner.
What truly sets Kelsey apart is her character.
Kelsey's work ethic is second to none.
She has that it factor.
Kelsey Plum is a dog.
In high school, Kelsey made a name for herself as one of the most talented, hardworking players in the country.
She was different from even the day she stepped on campus.
Straight from the airport, first day on campus was right to the gym.
What I appreciate most about Kelsey is her work ethic. And there is not a single person in any sport that I've ever covered that has outworked Kelsey Plum.
During timeouts, the arena burst into applause as messages from Plum's Las Vegas Aces teammates, her former Husky squad, and her family fill the screens. It's as if the entire basketball community has gathered to say, Kelsey, you're one of the greats.
Here in the gym, she was always on the other side getting the same amount of work in.
You hear people, being in the gym before, after practice. That was her every single day.
First one's here, last one's to leave. Kelsey literally never left.
Every single drill that we did was competitive because of her.
It was her. That was her drive, her focus, and her desire. And I think that's what makes her who she is.
She had laser focus for what she wanted to do, and she was going to do it, and no one was going to stop her from.
Washington's current head coach, Tana Langley, beams with pride. What a fun day to celebrate history in Kelsey Plum, she says. We're so excited to see her number up in the rafters. She's known for her incredible work ethic, and she's also an amazing person.
The fact that she's hanging her jersey there in Heck Ed, shows a different side of her. Not just the talent, but the competitive side and the desire to sacrifice. I just don't think many people, and I'm not saying kids, I'm not saying players, I'm just saying people in general. I don't think people have that in them.
There is so much that Kelsey has accomplished throughout her career. She's truly one of the best to play the game, and she played at Washington. Her impact will last forever. And that's why we're hanging her number in the rafters today, so that we will never forget the player and the person that she is.
As the crowd erupts and cheers, you can't help but feel that this is what happens when hard work truly pays off, and it's incredibly inspiring. Plum's jersey retirement isn't just a personal accomplishment, it's a milestone for women's basketball as a whole.
I've said these words to you many times. You made me a better coach. Had you not been a part of what we were doing, I wouldn't have got a chance to live out my dream.
Welcome to the club of jersey retirements. Congratulations. You're just well-deserved, and keep going and keep striving for greatness.
On multiple conversations that I've had, it does seem like the most likely scenario is that Kelsey Plum would move on from the Aces.
My basketball mind, though, is still having a hard time wrapping my head around Kelsey leaving and going to an org like the. It's been a little surprising, and I think why there's so much conversation, at least from what I'm seeing, about Kelsey Plum is that during the season when the rest of the core Aces, the other, they're the core four, Asia, Chelsea, Jackie Young, and Kelsey Plum. So when her other three, counterparts, they signed extensions, she did not.
She did not sign an extension. And former general manager Natalie Williams told me before she and the Aces parted ways that, Kelsey was offered an extension and declined.
What I do think is interesting is that there is a team that will be coming to the league this year, the Golden State Valkyries, and a part of me just kind of feels like that might be a fresh start for Kelsey Plum if she does decide that she wants to move on from the Aces. To me, it gives them an opportunity to have a great perimeter scorer, which we know that Kelsey Plum is, but it also will add a little bit of familiarity for her because the new head coach was the former assistant coach in Las Vegas, and I think that could also be something that plays well where you're getting a new environment and you're getting a new experience, but you're also still working with someone who knows you and knows you well, so you get a bit of the best of both worlds.